What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Jericho AFK. Today, more VR. I know you're probably getting sick of it, but today I'm going to show off a game that I briefly covered on the stream. I didn't do too much in here, so without further ado, welcome to ModBox. Now, this might be one of the coolest things that I've done in VR yet. This is exactly what I'm hoping for with more building programs. But the quick overview, you got your two controllers. You have two modes, edit and play mode. In edit mode, the mode that I'm in currently, what you can do is you can select items, you can put them in 3D space, and adjust them. When you go in play mode, all of the physics engine kick in and, well, your shit will fall on the ground unless you freeze it there. So I'm going to kind of go over some things that other people have made and show you the basics as well. Now, you guys see this, obviously there are arrows that can better, help you move and figure out exactly what you can do with the shapes that you can create. But here's the basic menu. Absolutely a ton of shapes, and you're going to be pretty fucking amazed when I show you some of the things other people have made. I mean, you have spheres, cones, etc. You can make them out of metal, as you see. You can go to wood, hole. That's a little sizable. You know what? I'll just put that right there. Sure, man. Sure. Just put that over there. You got wood, you've got plastic. You can even go to grass, which is just green, but hey, maybe eventually we'll have textures. And glass as well. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You can see through it. Just ignore what's going on behind me, all right? We also have different connectors that you can do. You can do, you can literally create things that are elastic, that are attached to this. A slingshot, for example. I'm not a physicist. You think I know how to do any of this? I don't. You can do balloons, conveyor belts, so motorized objects as well as, brick walls and et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of things that you can do here as well as some fun tools and options. On top of that, as you can see, we are enjoying this, but you can adjust your scale. So now what I just made is right here. Yeah, but I'm giant, and all of the items that I currently have are small. So, you can make things, you can make things bigger in this space as well, put it down, and then adjust your scale again, and, these items, they'll be huge. As you can see, that is pretty large. So that's awesome. You can edit your height as well, so you can just go vertically in the air. As you see now, I'm floating above, so help you build tall things. And the most important part is the grid snap. Obviously, you enable this, and you're going to enable yourself to snap objects to other objects. Now, I don't have it on, but you get the point. All right, so now that I've shown you the basics, you get the idea. Let's go see what people that are entirely more creative than me have built. And let's actually teleport over there because my creation is not good. So what do we got? We've got all these items, target practice, swordplay, Rube machine room. I'm going to show you off a cool group of them that kind of gives you an idea of what you can build. Got to start with my favorite though, it's target practice. These are already pre-built. So here we are. Here we are. Let me step over my cable. Adding a mic wire to this whole thing really made things a little difficult for cable management, but it's actually not bad. So, I'm willing to put up with it to make videos. I mean, there's nothing else you can do for audio. Check this out. We're in edit mode, so as you can see, I can pick things up and lift them up and drop them down. These are actually frozen if you couldn't tell, or this is actually frozen if you couldn't tell. So let's go into play mode, and if you see, we have ourselves target practice. Now this is glass, so you can shoot through it. I'm going to show you guys, what you can do. Let's grab ourselves, not one, let's grab two. Call ourselves John Wayne. Let's shoot through the glass. I mean, I just realized that my headset hasn't been plugged. I just tried to put the guns down on the VR table. I just realized my headset hasn't been plugged in this entire time. Hi, I'm a professional. I do this for a living. So let's just plug this baby in. And now we're good. I can't believe I tried to put these down on the VR table. So the guns, pretty awesome. Standard point, click, shoot. You can aim, pop balloons. Things work the way you'd expect them to. Let's drop these. Now, one of the cooler things, I think, is the ability for VR to kind of get you into that extra level of immersion. So if you see, I got myself a crossbow with a bolt already in it. Let's fire said bolt. It's in there. Now, in order to reload it, normally you'd just click on this and it would be reloaded, or you'd grab it and you'd just go, haha. But it's the extra little steps that I love. So look, I have to pull this back to lock it into place before I load this in. It just adds a little bit of realism. So you get the idea. There are quite a few things you can do with this. Let's teleport over so I can show you the behind the scenes. These are the motorized objects that I told you about. Get out my hands. These ones as well. And you can see that our skilled archery has rendered this guy completely dead. So, pretty cool. Let's show some more stuff. Go back into edit mode. And let's load in somebody else's better creation. This one's pretty basic. It's called Swordplay. I'm actually going to move us a little bit over. That's an unending cycle of shooting balls. I don't know what to call it. And we have our sword and our shield. So let's go into play mode. Let's grab these. Whoop. Hey. No. There we go. So I have a shield. And as you can see, the whole purpose of this... Whoa, I actually didn't see those are moving. That's trippy. The whole purpose of this is to, you know, get an idea for what it feels like to be Fruit Ninja in real life. There are actually programs that let you do Fruit Ninja. I think it's called Ninja Training, and it's literally just Fruit Ninja. Maybe I'll do a video on that if you guys are interested. But you get the point. You know, you interact with objects and they explode. I don't know how sharp this sword is or what we're attacking, but these things aren't that great. So let's pause. Let's open up another one. So check this out. Here we are in a room. I'm gonna move us a little bit more closer to this wall. So you can see somebody has gone around and actually built this entire house or this entire room. I don't know what kid's room we're in that has not only throwing stars and a sword, but a punching bag. So let me just pop it into play mode. The most wobbly trash can known to man, and the bear is taking over the bed. But you get the idea that there's more to this than just building a dart throwing simulator, although I know what you're thinking. Here, I gotta grab you like this. The answer is yes, you can throw darts. I don't know where the camera is, I'm just looking over there. I mean, not yet, and you're probably like, that's cool, we know you throw darts. Oh, Jesus. Well, Ninja Star. I don't know if that's how it works, but you get the idea. Just a really cool overall space. And if you actually have a punching bag, or if you have boxing gloves, I believe. Can we get those? No? Yeah, you can interact with the punching bag. Pretty awesome. All right, let's grab another... hello. Let's grab another scene and see what else people have made. All right, I am going to go for one that's a little bit, well, guess we're showing you this one now. So this one's interesting. This one's definitely interesting. I think that it's not the greatest idea. I like it. I like what they were going for, but it's really hard in this engine, in this game, to give items properties that they normally have in real life. So if I can actually just go into play, I'll show you. This, you know, the game's ability for you to hit this ball where you want it to and have it react in a way that's normal is not that great. I mean, just come on. I don't think I've ever... There we go. It's just very... Yeah, a good effort. Maybe if the ping pong ball was shot higher up, I could see this working. But, I mean, you know, it's the items are just really, really light. And I think that's hard to do in VR is to you know, figure out how to give items heft. And I'm going to show you another example of how this is difficult. Let's do... This is pretty bare bones. Let's do a basketball sim. So, you know, you don't have hoops outside. You could probably shoot hoops this way. I wouldn't recommend it, though, because like I said, items really don't have weight. So if I'm going to shoot here, and I'm not horrible at basketball, I'm not great, but that actually wasn't that bad. It's very hard to judge how not only the ball will react to the backboard, as you can see, but also how hard to throw the ball, because you know, if I'm going to grab this and we're going to teleport over here, if I want to shoot this, you know, I don't really know how much weight to put on it because you don't get that sense of heft. You don't get that sense of weight. And you might be thinking, well, it's just probably the basketballs. Well, no, check this out. Obviously, a really cool sim, though. I mean, if we're going to talk about it, as bare bones as it is, it's still pretty awesome to be able to shoot basketballs in any room that you want. It takes office balling to the next level. So let's go closer here so I don't reach out. Go into the play mode and get ourselves a bowling ball and get ourselves some pins. Let's bowl. Well, that wasn't that. You know what? Listen, I'm out of the area. Listen, I don't want to talk about it, but let's bowl here. So you can see that the pins don't really seem to have any heft, any weight to them, let alone the bowling ball that I can magically just chuck the same distance as I could a basketball. So I'm not really sure what they're going to do to fix that, but that's you know, it's one of the more difficult things to get used to. Well, this is awesome. I actually haven't played this one before, so holy crap. I don't know what that, I guess it means that these items are gonna drop down, or maybe it's an infinite version of them. Let's just start this one and see, well, let's just start this and see what happens. Oh, this will spawn me another crossbow. Gotcha. Well, it would help for me not to pull the trigger during that. So let's see what we can do. Look at these human-sized targets. Actually, what's cool is I'll show you what's really neat about this. The person who built this in a larger scale environment. Hey, that's that's satisfying. Can I drop you? Let's see. Will you guys be proud of me? Oh my god. Now, I will say this. The tracking on the guns is a little janky. It feels like I'm playing an arcade machine. Jesus. Where it's very hard to hit that target. I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm aiming pretty close to it. So, it's, you know, it's hard to aim. Ninja stars. I don't even know, can I throw it that far? Well, that was not pretty. It's like I'm throwing coasters or something. Nobody said it had to look good, okay? But, so check this out. If my, what just fell on me? Really, Sonya? You can't do that, dude. I'm filming video. My girlfriend decided to pay us a visit here. So what I wanted to see is, if we go into edit mode, what I wanted to see is what happens when we scale these up. So my idea is that this guy probably built this in this scale. And here's why I say that. You see all these fences, you see these guys. Check this out when we load in this next program. Here we have basically the same area. If you check this out, we've got the same fences, we've got the same little people up here, but it's not the normal scale. Now, I wish this guy had built the same way, had built this castle really huge so you could shrink yourself into it, but that's not the case. He built it at the smallest scale. So really awesome that you're just able to play with your size like that and play with your VR space like that. So I'm really impressed with this program. Obviously, I have not spent a lot of time in here doing anything worthwhile because I unfortunately am not as artistic as some of you guys are. So let me, I don't even know where I am. So let me finish this video off by showing you some of the more immersive stuff. Let's go ahead and play it. Now the sound for this is bugged. It exists where you started, so check this out. Pull the ripcord, and then let's cut some stuff. A little violent, but hey, it works. Yeah, I'm gonna ruin this table. As you can tell, the sound is now all the way back there, but just overall, one of the coolest programs that really shows, oh my god! Really shows the ability to ruin your life by having a tree fall on you, but no, showing the ability to build in 3D space. I don't know about that. Clearly something's holding that up. That normally you wouldn't really get the idea that you could do something like this. So I'm very, very excited to see not only what we're able to do with building and VR in this kind of game setting, but also what you guys are able to create in this as well. Some of the more artistic people are going to be able to build cities and really amazing stuff like that. Absolutely the most excited to build stuff in ModBox. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are in this corner. No, that's the wrong corner again. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, by all means, let me know. If you're tired of VR, I apologize, but I love it so damn much. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more, and I'll talk to you all later.